there you are, YouTube. Do. Subscribe if you're interested, but also no pressure. Hey, I wanted to go over all of my November pickups. I was expecting to buy a lot more, but didn't really happen. It's a modest pickup month, but with the Criterion sale happening at Barnes and Noble, I just expected to get more, and I do have more that I want to get before the sale ends, but I think that's actually going to dip into the December month. Just holidays got busy. Also with Black Friday, I just expected to buy a lot more, but on return visits, a lot of the things that I had my eye on were gone. So buy them while you can. And I just didn't get out as much as I had wanted because I also wanted to go to our resale shop that we have called Disc Replay out here because they were having an amazing sale as well, and I just couldn't get out there, unfortunately. Just a busy time, which is good, you know, spending time with family during Thanksgiving. But yeah, I do have two more Criterions that I want to get, and the sale does run a little bit into December, so those will just have to be December purchases. So let's go over everything that I got this month. So, well, I guess here this adds up because it's actually 3 movies, and I haven't gotten into this yet. I haven't opened it or anything. As you can see, actually I haven't opened any of these yet. Maybe I should do unboxings in an upcoming video. But we have Freaks here, and we also have The Mystic and The Unknown. This is the Todd Browning's Sideshow Shockers. 3 films here. I've only seen one of them. I've only seen Freaks, and I've seen it multiple times. Pretty familiar with it. But the other 2 I have not seen, so I'm excited to see those for the first time when I get around to it, and see Freaks in a Blu-ray quality. I think that will be exciting. And I just love the packaging on this, and I saw some of the concept packaging from the person who designed this on Instagram. They had, I think it was Instagram or Twitter, they had posted some ideas, and I guess originally, like right here, these were supposed to be die cut, and then like when you slide this out, this portion out, like they would come along with it, but this is all solid here. It's not die cut or anything. Die cut, similar to, if you're familiar with the Parasite Criterion, like that, where it has like the holes in it and everything. So that's what was supposed to happen right there initially, or it was a concept anyway. Maybe it wasn't supposed to, but it was an idea anyway, and I thought that was cool. But I still really love the packaging here. That's kind of why I got it. I mean, that's a big part of why I got it. Really, I got it for Freaks because I like that movie. I have a lot of good memories of watching that with my buddy in junior high and high school. His mom had it on VHS, and we'd watch it all the time. Okay, next, I picked up this very important movie to me. I recently did all of my Christmas movie collection, and when I showed this film, I had shown just the DVD. So this is an upgrade. This is not something I do very often. With very few films do I ever upgrade. To me, DVDs are still wonderful. VHS tapes, still wonderful. I have a tough time even upgrading from VHS. I really love the look of that. That's what I grew up on. It feels extra nostalgic. So, I don't know. I don't always feel the need to upgrade unless it's for preservation, for certain films that really mean a lot to me. So, Scrooged right here, wanted to upgrade this, and just a major film for me, means a lot to me, and it deserved the upgrade from DVD, which is what I did have it on, and I thought, you know what, I better get this on 4K, just, you know, in case my DVD falls apart at some point, I'll at least have this. So very glad to add that. I can't remember, is this the same as a slip? No, a little different. Awesome. So we get the 2 versions here. I've never been in love with the art associated with this movie, the cover art, the posters, and things like that. Like, this has always looked extremely basic to me, and yeah, I just don't really love it. As you can see, it's just like photoshopped, especially here. This one looks pretty bad. This one, at least it looks more like the head is attached to the body, but here it looks kind of clip arty, and, you know, what are you gonna do? But I think they should do some upgrading. Maybe I should be the one to do it. All right, next we have, and I picked this up on the day it came out. Actually, I think I did that. I did that with Scrooged also. Picked it up the day it came out. That was a Blu-ray Tuesday, as was The Last Picture Show. This is a Criterion, so we're kind of bouncing around here. Sorry about that. From Criterion to Studio and then back to Criterion. Now, this is a movie that I have seen a portion of it. I don't believe I saw it all. And I caught it like on, I think, PBS, which is sort of like our educational programming. If you're not from the States, it's educational programming. And because I didn't have cable growing up at my mom's house, we just had the basic channels and then PBS. And this movie was on, and I don't know, turned it on, and I think I recognized Jeff Bridges or maybe Sybil Shepherd because I used to watch the show Sybil. And I was like, oh, okay. So I just kind of had it on, and I thought it was interesting that they were in black and white, and because I, was used to seeing those actors in color, and then all of a sudden I see nudity on the screen, and I'm like, what on earth? This is unexpected on just regular TV, but PBS, because they're an educational program, I don't think they're going to edit the films, censor the films at all. So I think that's how I was able to see that on my TV, considering I didn't have cable on that television. But yeah, I'm excited to see this in full because, again, I don't remember seeing it in full. I think I really did just catch a portion of it. So one I got to get to, as you can see, I haven't opened it. And this is 4K also. So yeah. So Freaks, these three, Blu-ray, here, 4K, Last Picture Show, grab that 4K. All right, next, we're actually going back to studio films here, and that is Knock at the Cabin. So this was a Black Friday sale, and it was only $10. And the other movie I wanted to pick up, and I just didn't do it. I don't know why. I was just being frugal, and I was like, well, maybe I'll come back and get it. Why? Why didn't I just get it? Why didn't I just get it? Was the Best Buy exclusive 3 from Hell, Rob Zombie's 3 from Hell Steelbook, and I didn't get it. And then when I went back, it wasn't there, and then I was just like so angry at myself. And now, it's not Black Friday anymore, and online, if I would have paid for it, it would have been $10 plus shipping, and then now it's like $25 again because Black Friday's over. So I just made large mistakes there, and it's not going to be available again ever for that price because Best Buy is stopping physical media, and those prices are just going to skyrocket for those exclusives. So I made an enormous mistake by not picking that up because I just love the box art so much on it. But anyway, we're here to talk about Knock at the Cabin, which I also got for $10. Has that slip, which is nice. I always love a slip cover for spine protection. But yeah, I'm a big M. Night Shyamalan fan. My wife and I both are, and we like this movie, respected it. We don't think it's up there with some of his greatest, but it's a good middle tier film for him. It's definitely not down there with his worst films. I think he's only made, in my eyes, 2 absolutely terrible films, and one I feel like I need to revisit. But yeah, Knock at the Cabin, we enjoyed that, so we're glad to have it. Okay, the next one, going back to Criterion. So this is the Criterion sale. And that is Portrait of a Lady on Fire. I can't even remember how this came up, but my buddy Vin over at Hard Copy Blues, maybe he watched this and then posted a review of it, and I was like, oh wow, that sounds interesting. I honestly don't even remember how it came up, but I always credit him for making me aware of this movie. Or I was aware of it, but like generating an interest in the movie for me, because I knew it existed, but I also I wasn't actively trying to see it, but something he said or recommended, I can't remember, but anyway, through him, I wanted to see the movie. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and buy it. It's about art, about painting. Or not maybe about it, but it's in the film. And that's what I do. I'm a painter. So I figured, why not pick it up? And watch the painting in it, because that's something I like to look at. I don't know if I like to look at it, but it's something that I notice in movies that are about art, is the painting styles of the actors and how authentic they look. They don't always look authentic. If you watch the Candyman reboot, sequel, remake movie, that was not authentic at all. That was so bad. But if you watch something like at Eternity's Gate, wonderful, wonderful example of painting. But even more, actually, that one's very good. But honestly, I feel like, you know what, I should make a video about this, so I'm not going to get into it. But I'm really excited to dig into this one. So there we go. Those are my movies right here. It's a very small haul compared to what it could have been and what I wanted it to be. I wanted to grab 2 more Criterions before the end of November, but it's okay because the sale's going to go on a little bit into December. And I wanted to grab 3 from Hell. And then there were just some other ones that sort of popped up into my head as well. I did ask for quite a few films for Christmas from my... Is this cracked? What is that? I feel like I'm hearing a crack. What is it? Do you hear that? Okay, I don't think it's a crack. I think we're good. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I did ask for a lot of movies for Christmas and directed my wife towards the films that I was interested in, and my mother-in-law. So I think I'll probably get a lot of good movies for my upcoming birthday and upcoming Christmas. So, you know, maybe my December haul will be pretty big. But anyway, very glad to add these to the collection. Excited about every single one of them, which I guess is good if I'm going to buy them. But I just really regret not grabbing 3 from Hell. I am so mad at myself for not getting that Best Buy exclusive steelbook, because it's only going to grow in price. I could have got it for $10. It was right there. It was in my hand. I even asked a worker at Best Buy, how much is this? Because the signs were not obvious. And he said $10. And I was like, And I put it back. You know why I put it back? Here it is. Sorry to tangent here, but do you remember? And I think that's 4K too. I think it was a 4K steelbook. But here's my problem. I remembered that Walmart for Halloween did those really cool, it was like the trilogy box set, the Firefly trilogy box set steelbook, and I thought that was really cool, and I was like, you know what, maybe I will hop over to Walmart or something to see if they have that still, because I remember the last time I was there I saw some like Leprechaun ones or something, and then it wasn't there. The Leprechauns one were, but they were not on sale, and then I just didn't end up going back to Best Buy. That's what I did. This is Walmart's fault. Walmart's fault, because I just loved that steelbook also, of the trilogy, the whole Firefly trilogy. Ooh, mad at myself. So angry. You know, they're just movies. They're just movies. But here we go. That's it right there. My tiny little haul of films for November. Thank you so much for watching. I'm curious what you got. Start putting out those videos. And if you don't make videos, let me know in the comments what you picked up. I'd love to know. Very curious to know where your direction was for Black Friday or the Criterion sale, or maybe if you had resale shops doing cool deals, or just whatever. Maybe you paid full price. Actually, that's another one I wanted to pick up this month. Terms of Endearment. They had a 4K come out, but I couldn't find it in store because it's always hard for me to buy online. Because I'm worried about damage, but I couldn't find it in store for the price I wanted, and they wouldn't price match, so didn't get that either. But yeah, I'm just curious, what did you grab? Let me know in the comments below, and perhaps I'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.